I guess some people are on Pinterest. If you're on LinkedIn, this can stream through all of them. So yes, just keep that in mind. If you want to stream in multiple platforms at one time, I use StreamYard. It's one word. I'm happy to send you a referral link, okay? Because it is a monthly fee. And so you will appreciate it, but it's worth it. Whatever they change it to, I'd be willing to pay it because it works really, really well. And I love it. And it's easy. I'm not tech savvy. So if you are afraid because you're, nervous about technology, this is one that I can use. And I am probably on the level of a second grader when it comes to technology. Well, the second graders are kind of smart too now, right? But you know what I mean. You know what I mean? I'm the slowest of the slowest, and I'm okay with that. So here's how this works. So yes, I got my YouTube. I have Instagram in the building, and I am blocked on Facebook. Obviously, I would have my Facebook groups, my Facebook page. I've been blocked on Facebook since February the 8th. No violation. Just, I guess somebody tried to hack the account. So they're not letting me back in the account, even though I've proved that I am me. Hey. Oh, hurry. 5 something coins waiting. What do I need to do then? Free TikTok coins, link in bio. Is this a scam? What's happening right now? I don't know what that means. Somebody tell me what that means. See, this is what I mean by not knowing what this technology means. So yes, somebody please explain what this means right here. Unlock diamond rewards. No, that's not that. Does anybody know what this means? The young lady that typed it, free TikTok coins, link in bio. Is that a sales pitch or something? No clue. Girl, classy, you like me. No clue. This is what I talk about. No clue what's happening right now. Is that a bad thing or a good thing? Is this like a scam thing or is it good? I don't know. Miss Bridget in the building. Anyway, I'm excited to share with you. So this is how this works. Let me know. This is how it works. I walk on the treadmill. I have to do 7,000 to 10,000 steps every single day. So we're going to be healthy and wealthy over here. And so I get to train you for free. As long as I'm on the live, I'm going to share actionable business tips, tools, hacks, strategies, marketing, branding, upselling. And so I've been a successful entrepreneur offline for years. Okay. So everybody who built a business offline, you're my people. And then we came online. So I already know the art of sales. And that's what I mainly teach is skill sets. Most people are telling people to start a business, but they're not telling them how to sell the products for the business to be successful. And so we got to learn how to communicate effectively. We got to learn marketing. We got to learn branding. We got to learn the art of sales, like sales 101. So I'm Hillman Top Entrepreneurship 101, Sales 101. That is the name of the game. So, okay, so nobody knew because nobody responded and she didn't respond. So it must be not legit or something. So if somebody knows, please let me know what that meant. And if you are not sure on how to get clients, I'm going to help you with that. And so, of course, as a business coach in real life and a speaker, I teach people how to actually become successful using strategies and systems. Write that down. Systems. Save yourself time, energy, and money. Write that down. System. You need a system. There are no secrets to success, only system to success. And I wish people would teach more systems and strategies than hype. And so I'm going to help you with that today. I'm so excited for you. And so we're going to be walking and talking. Oh, you saw almost fail. Okay. All right. So as long as I get my steps in, and so I'm going to make sure I answer any business questions about the 10 types of posts that can go viral. I'm going to share with you those things because if you are a woman and you are in business and you are struggling, this live is for you. And just so you know, I'm qualified to teach this subject. I've been an entrepreneur for almost 2 decades. And so, yes, I know I look good, right? But yes, I started my first business in my 20s and I still worked in corporate America. So my background is radio and television. So I was an on-air personality, even in undergrad. I was 19. I did my first news segment. And then I loved the radio industry and then decided later on, went to television and I was the liaison between sales and the producers. I enjoyed what I did. I'm not one of the people who don't use my degrees. I love it. Everything about talking and speaking and training. I love it. The only thing I didn't love about television and radio it was never ending. So it's the kind of job that you're at the job a lot. So when I started my young family in my 20s, I decided, gosh, I need to just start a business. And I didn't know where it was going to go. I was excited about it. And the first person who spoke to me, excuse me, the first person who spoke to me about a direct sales business, I said yes. I didn't know any better. So I was like, oh, it sounds good to me. She said, you know, you can make money from home. And I was thinking, really? Promise you, true story. And so she was like, you can make 6 figures from home. I'm like, doing what? And so she took me to this meeting. Well, she invited me and I went to this meeting and I started. And guess what happened? With my full-time job, I started a side hustle. That's why I can teach this so well. I started a side hustle. My son was 2 at the time. And I was like, okay, I'm going to build a side business. She said you could just, train and coach and come to meetings. And that's what I'm going to do. And so I didn't ask anybody. I didn't get permission to be greater. I didn't get permission from a girlfriend, a cousin, a friend, a parent. I just started. You see the difference? I was like, it sounds good to me. I heard the business plan and I understood you're going to teach me the skills. If I show up for trainings, if I show up for the Zooms, if I show up for webinars and seminars, you're going to teach me. And guess what I did? I was too dumb to doubt. I showed up. I showed up every time. They said meetings are every Wednesday night, Thursday night, Monday night, blah, blah, whatever it was. I showed up with my full-time job and my son was a toddler. So for me, there are no excuses. So I made it happen. Guess what? I became a part of the top 1% of that direct sales company. True story is written in history, baby. And I earned all the things, the trips, the diamonds, the cars, on stage recognition. I trained thousands of people. It was great. I loved everything about it. Wouldn't change a thing. Now, did that for years. That's what allowed me to leave my corporate job. And so then I became a believer. You can earn 6 figures from home, but you're going to work for it. You're going to put in the sweat equity. And this was all offline. This wasn't even online. This was all offline. So I was a believer like, baby, I can sell anything. So when I was able to do that, and so I did that for years, and then the pandemic happened. The only reason I changed because the pandemic said, okay, everything shut down. That means my office, our training facility, everything was shut down. So we had to pivot. Everything shifted. Thank you for the hearts. Woo, woo. Quentin in the building. Hey, Quentin. Okay, tap the screen. Okay, my goal is 10,000 hearts, right? 10,000 hearts, and we got to get to D1. We're at D2 100%. So we got to get to D1. So whatever that means. And then, of course, I have the dolphins. If you get value, give me a dolphin. If you get inspired, give me a dolphin. Okay, share the broadcast because we want education to go viral. Education to go viral. Knowledge is the new rich. And that's all I drop is knowledge. Okay, so fast forward. Obviously, the pandemic shut everything down, which forced me to come online. And this has been the greatest experience ever. And I've been online ever since. And I didn't go back to my brick and mortar. I didn't go back and get an office, a lease. I just stayed online and said, you know what? Now I've learned I can do both. And so I teach people how to build their businesses online and offline. So tonight we're going to share 10 types of posts that can go viral. I've had posts that go viral, especially I think everybody was doing well, making a lot of money. 2021, 2022. Baby, 2020 when it shut down, started growing, was crazy. I don't know how people missed it. I think I just was blessed at the time to be okay with showing up online and doing content and following trends and dancing. And it just was so much activity. Okay, see, this person said it again. Okay, listen. Okay, I am a little ignorant to what you're saying. If you could explain, I don't know if it's a sales pitch, if this is something I need to do. Is it something TikTok is telling me to do? I really don't know what it means. I like to learn. I'm an avid learner. If you could explain to me what this means, hurry, 69? What is it? 69,969 coins waiting. I don't even know what that means. And so is there some rules I was supposed to read before I went live? Did I sign up for something and I didn't even know I signed up for it? But we'd all like to know. I'm so happy. Thank you so much for the hearts. Whoever's giving me the hearts, thank you so much. If you could please tell us, oh, we're supposed to be already educated about it and it's our fault. And that's okay because ignorance is not above the law, right? So, Sweet Flip, how you doing? If you could tell me or somebody could research real fast and let me know, because I certainly don't want to miss something I was supposed to do, but I don't want you to be on here saying something that's not good either. So I'm not sure. If I have a sweet person that wants to moderate for me for a quick second, that'd be great too. Or just let me know what I'm supposed to do. That'd be great. That's the only thing about TikTok. Like I can't read every single thing that comes out. Thank you so much. Bola in the building. Bola, you're on TikTok a lot. You're more knowledgeable about TikTok rewards and things. This girl right here said free TikTok coins, link in bio. Is it the link in her bio and she just wants people to go to her link? It says right here, hurry, 69,969 coins waiting. Is that a game or something? Am I supposed to delete her or is this something you know about? So Bola, please tell me, you see it right here? Or is she trolling me right now? Somebody knows. Somebody smart knows. Okay. Please let me know. Thank you for the hearts. Yes, thank you for the hearts. All right, so let's get into our training. Well, if it was meant for me, God, let me know. If it's not, it's fine. So it's 10. When I started getting online, I just started following all the trends. I didn't even know any better, baby. I was like, oh, that's what they're doing. I'm doing it. Oh, they're dancing. I'm doing it. If they're pointing and educating, that's what I'm doing. I was just doing all the things people were doing. And so my account started to grow. I was like, oh, okay. And then they say, oh, we're going to pay you. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Even on Facebook, my Facebook reels went to the sky. Thousands and I have 150,000 followers on my reels. So my reels were doing way better than my TikTok. And so I was like, okay, just keep going. And then last year, 2024, I don't know what happened. It sucked. I was like, what happened to all of this momentum? What happened? And so, and this is where we are. So I have had several viral videos, like 3 million, 2 million, 1, like it did really, really well, especially in the height of everything. And so if you were doing that time and you got on that train, man, wasn't it good? Yes, so we just got to figure out a new way this year to do that again. So the difference between somebody that's interested and committed, the people that are committed do it when they don't even see the evidence, right? The people that are committed do it when they don't feel like it. The people that are interested only do it when it's going good. They're interested only when they can do it, only when they can fit it in. So I'm just committed to the process. And so that's to me what makes me, in my opinion, a really good coach, because I understand in business ebbs and flows, but you keep going up to the top because it's the bottom that's overcrowded. And so my joy is to share with you what I know of 20 years of experience. So this is what I know from being online. There are types of posts that can go viral. Understand, everything will not, and you don't have to go viral to earn 6 figures. I know that for sure. You do not. You do have to have a product that's good, but you don't have to go viral. You do have to have great communication skills and connect with people, but you don't have to go viral. And so that's the key. So if you're not subscribed to my YouTube, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's going to help out a lot, just in case TT goes down. So here we go. First of all, everyone is telling you as a business coach, everyone tells you create content that is unique, interesting, and show people who you are. And it should resonate with your audience, like your people. So let me give you an example. Because I am a business coach and speaker in real life, I know the type of people that I'm looking for. I'm looking for people that are in corporate America like I was. They want to start a side hustle. They possibly want to make more money than they do in their corporate jobs. That was me. It's easy for me to attract somebody like that because I lived it. It's my personal experience. And I know it can be done with children, with the husband, with a stressful schedule and all the things. And so I'm able to teach how that's possible. And so when I got online, I started doing these things to attract people to my account. Okay. Number one of the types of posts that can go viral, this is going to blow your mind, is puzzles and riddles. People like those types of puzzles that you do, those riddles that you do, those zodiac things that you do. The best thing about puzzles and riddles is it's challenging, it's engaging, and it's shareable. When your content is starting to be shared with hundreds of people, it's going to go viral. Okay. It triggers people to share them with your friends because you want your friends to do the puzzles and the riddles. You want to see their color type, their animal type. And so things like that typically go viral if it's good. Right. So you see it a lot on Reels. You see it a lot on Facebook. You see it a lot on Instagram, where people are always doing these riddles and these puzzles, and you guys get caught up in it, and then you forward it, which makes yourself go viral. So that's one way, that's one type that's going to help you. Now, this takes time to grow. First of all, don't do one and say it didn't work. Listen, you have to create a schedule. Remember I said you have a system? Okay, remember we said that? You're going to have a system in place, and that system is going to be once a week. You're going to do riddles and puzzles. You're going to put it out there, and you're going to do it like every Tuesday or whatever, every Wednesday. That is the true plan of action. If you don't have a true plan of action or how to create your content, I can tell you right now, you work for somebody who has a plan for you. They have a plan of action because you don't. Very important. Now, if you want my content calendar and you want my power hour and you want my productivity hacks, let me know. I'm happy to share that with you. Now, when you are obedient to the growth process, there will be an overflow of abundance. This is a process. It doesn't happen overnight, YouTubers, Instagrammers, TikTokers. It's going to take time. But time is relevant, right? So if you're really consistent and you have a plan of action and you got your system in place with your full-time job, and you are rolling in 21 days, you can see results. It takes 21 days to form a habit and 90 days, right? Yes, and 90 days to see massive results. So you just need to start today. Today is your day. Today is your day. The best time to start was yesterday. So you're already behind. So we're going to get started right now. Now, let me be clear. A couple of things you need to understand. Abundance is a mentality, but abundance does not just mean money. Abundance does not just mean money. I know when everyone says this, I'm having abundance, but you got to have an abundance of a lot of other things to make it work on social media. Okay. It's also about having a renewed mind about how to use social media. Social media is a tool. Stop it. It's a tool that we use. It's also about having an abundant attitude on life, an abundance of knowledge, and thinking more abundantly about who and whose you are. So when you show up on social media, you better understand your purpose. You got to understand your why. You have to understand who you're talking to. So you got to renew your mind. That's an abundant mindset. If there's 4.8 billion people on social media that use it and open it every single day. So you have an opportunity to be in front of thousands of people all the time by a press of a button. Amen. Kimberly in the building. Thank you so much for that, Kimberly. Thank you for the hearts. We're going to get to 10,000 hearts while I'm live as I'm walking and talking, getting my stride on. So we do 7,000 to 10,000 steps every day. So if you want to join me, and I share free, actionable business tips like this all the time. I need 10 unique followers. So if you're not following, please make sure you follow. Please make sure you follow. And that's only if you like education. That's only if you want to learn great business strategies. That's only if you want to learn the art of sales. Please make sure that you follow Tag Your Business Bestie is going down. All right, so that's the first way, is riddles and puzzles can help you go viral because they're shareable. They're shareable. Everybody knows once people start sharing your stuff, it's over. It's over, okay? Now, it does take time, but we just discussed you got to have an abundance attitude, right? I have an abundant attitude. I was so in an overflow. It's an overflow. All right, number 2 of types of posts that can go viral is motivation and inspiration. And we all know this is very important, okay? You want to make sure you're also following people that are motivational speakers. You want to follow that type of content So you'll know what type of content can go viral. And so because motivation and inspiration, they evoke a feeling of positivity, right? Amongst people. And that makes people want to share it again. It's shareable content. As soon as you hear a great quote, you're like, oh, I'm gonna share this to my mom. As soon as you hear a great, person speaking, a motivational speaker, and he has a good message or she has a good message, what do? You share it. Shareable content goes viral. Now, I'm gonna say it again. I don't believe you have to go viral, but if that's your goal, I'm giving you the types of content that have shown and proven to go viral. Okay. So yes, write it down. A pretty person's gonna put this in the chat for me. The one thing you're going to do, I love people who write in the chat. Okay, you become my best friend. Whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on Instagram, put it in the chat for me. Even if you stay for 5 minutes, what you do learn, put it in the chat for me. That's all I ask you to do. So that's number 2 of the types of posts. Now, because I am a motivational speaker as well, I follow a lot of speakers. And there's a lot of good content out there for this. So it's not like you got to do a lot of work, but you have to do some work, okay? You're going to put in the sweat equity, but it's going to be worth it. Now, let me say this. If a piece of content has a solid message that's very inspiring, people would relate to it and they want to share it. They will share it. And so if it's this message that resonates in your spirit and you share it, and this message has gotten 5 million views, you're going to get hundreds or thousands of views too, because the message has already proven to getting 5 million views. So guess what's going to happen when you repost it or reshare it? People are still going to love it, right? Yes or yes. Oh, I love you already. Sweet. Wait, Flip, is that right? Oh, Tip, hold on. Yeah, Sweet Flip. Thank you so much for taking notes. Say your abundance. Remember who you are talking to. Yes, thank you so much. All right. I appreciate you already. So yes, number 1 was puzzles and riddles. Number 2 was motivation and inspiration types of posts. You guys see whether it's ET, whether it is whoever your favorite speaker is, Inky Johnson, whoever, they have stuff that is 10 million views. Whether it is Les Brown, whoever you guys know, when you see it, you're like, this person has 15 million views on this one speech, right? That's 30 seconds. You just repost it. That's how if it's good for 10 million people, it's good for a few thousand for you, which brings people to your page. And that's what we're talking about, right? Getting people to look at your page and share your content. The third type of post that can go viral is a list. The type of content, when you look at it in the feed, there's a number in front of it. Even in content like this, I said, I'm going to give you 10 different types of content that can go viral. The number itself make people stop. So count the number of times you come across titles like 17 useful tips, 3 ways to go viral, 2 hooks you cannot avoid. Those types of posts, 10 types of posts that can go viral. It makes you stop the scroll. So anytime you see numbers, for whatever reason, your mind goes, oh, 2 ingredients to make a cake. Those types of posts also make people stop the scroll. And if it's good information, guess what happens? You share it. It's shareable content. And we all know shareable content can go viral. And so that is one of the ways that you need to think about if you're not doing it when you create content. Yes, when you create content, should I put a number in front of it? We've known that it has stopped for some reason. A number in front of words make people hesitate because they want to know, what is it saying? If I said, here are 5 ways, right, to lose weight, you're thinking, oh, what are the 5 ways? Here are 2 ways, right, to get on the For You page. You stop. So you want to make sure if you're trying to go viral, again, You got to make sure you have a system. You can't do this every day. It won't work. You got to have a system of different types of content that you're putting out. So one day you could do, Monday is your puzzle day, your riddle day, right? Tuesday could be your inspiration day. Wednesday could be your type of content day, like 10 types of blah, 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 like the number day. So you have to have content creation in your database. So every week I know what I'm posting before the week starts. So if you don't have a content calendar, then I'm gonna get you one. Okay. I have one in my course. So I just think that the reason why a lot of people don't have systems, they don't know to do that. And so when I first started, I didn't even know you should have a system in place like that. I thought people were just posting. And that's what most people are doing. I think people are like, oh, at the moment, post, which is great because we like that. But also, there are also people who have put in time to say Monday is Motivational Monday. Tuesday is Business Tip Tuesday. Wednesday is blah, blah, blah. There's structured way to do it. I don't know what's happening. I feel like it's a troll or something, y'all. All right, so you wrote it down. Notice the titles that begin with a number are viewed more, they're liked more, they're shared more times than just starting with words. So that's a very important key point for you if you've never done that. So you can grow your audience. Just be obedient to the process. It's going to take time, but you got time because you open up social media every day. The average person spends 2 to 3 hours on social media every day. So you do have time. So spare me with the I don't have time. Yes, you do. Okay. Number 4 of the types of content or posts that can go viral. Number 4 is how-to videos. Write it down. How-to videos. Hold on. Thank you so much for following. I need 10 unique followers. So thank you so much for following. And the goal is 10,000 hearts. So please heart me up, share the broadcast so we stay on the For You page. Education has to go viral. I love people who are very creative. I love all of you guys who are humorous. I love you guys to death. I love you. Like, I love you. I'm not that person, right? So I have to educate. That's my gift. I have to motivate. That's my gift, right? And what I noticed for TikTok does not want you to be great. It doesn't want you to like human talk. They didn't want you to see all that education for free. They didn't want that to go viral, right? They didn't want it to happen. So they suppressed it, in my opinion. They don't want finances to go viral. Otherwise, you'll see more financing showing up in your For You page. They don't want you to learn how to invest in stocks. Otherwise, you'll be seeing how to invest in stocks on your For You page. They don't want you to know how to successfully have systems and build a true successful business and create residual income, or you'd see it all the time in your For You page. But what you do see all the time, which is great for those people, and I support you too, is you're always going to see the drama first. So I'm saying make sure you also follow educational pages. Make sure you make it a habit to learn how to do something. You got to do that. So number 4 on posts that can go viral is how-to videos. Write that down. Thank you so much for the hearts. How-to videos. So how-to stuff. And now I got this. Obviously, YouTube is the master at how-to videos. Everything I want to know, I'm like, how to do this on YouTube is going to come up. So we already know this could help you go viral, is doing videos that start with the words how to. Isn't that easy? Write that down. Pretty person's going to put that in the chat for me, right? How to. Would it be all? And then it's going to solve somebody else's problem when you do that. So how to solve problems in 2 minutes. Okay. We're in the business of solving problems. Thank you so much. How to post. Yes. How to post and go viral. How to make a pizza in 10 minutes. The how-to videos work. And the post has a better chance of appearing in Google search results as well. You'll notice that. And this helps you attain superior organic reach, because if you are on the Google page, you taught somebody how to do something, how to change a tire, how to make a cheeseburger pizza, how to make a cake with 3 ingredients, how to whatever, how to do something. Create a video with how to. And I know you guys are super smart. You already know how to do something. I mean, clearly you probably are super successful in your corporate jobs. So that means you know how to do something. So create content around something you know how to do. How to do eyebrows, how to braid hair in 10 minutes. Like, it has to be something with a hook. How to do something. Okay, how to change a tire as a woman in 10 minutes. I would stop on that because that's something I don't know how to do. People are always looking for how-to videos. Come on, get with it. Number 5 of the top types of posts that can go viral. Number 5, stories, human stories, which you see this on TikTok. The stories go viral. The stories go viral. Now, a story recently that went viral, and I don't know how I got it on my For You page because I'm not even in that generation. The little 25-year-old that's, I don't know, he lives in Atlanta, but he's from Chicago. Something Boy Gotti 2. You see what I'm saying? It's not my generation. Thank you so much. Number 5, storyteller. So the whole story, the girl got story time, and she flew to Atlanta to meet a young man that she had been speaking to through Instagram Messenger for a week and a half. She got her own flight, paid for her own flight, and got to Atlanta and didn't even see the dude, right? So that story went viral. Now, I don't know if that was good or bad story. I wouldn't have shared that story, but to each his own. So if you choose to sell, your soul to going viral, then okay, baby. You got to live with that for the rest of your life. You want to make sure if you tell a story, it's one that you okay with your children or grandchildren or history will still have. So I don't know if that was the best story to tell, but one thing I know, she got notoriety. One thing I know, they both went viral. And so if that's you got this juicy story you want to tell the world, okay, you can. For me, it's just, that was a lot. And so y'all heard the story, right? The Boy Gotti or something. You see, he's like a young little 25-year-old, and she's 31 with 3 children. And he didn't even tell her he was going to pay for the flight. He just said, when you're in Atlanta, when you're in the ATL, let me know. And she booked the flight. It was something along those lines. And I guess what they say, she shoot her shot or whatever. And so I was thinking, I wouldn't have done that, I haven't even spoken with him on the phone. And at that time, they had not even done a video call, just messages in Instagram. Yeah, no, Instagram is the fakest platform ever. Instagram is so fake. It is the aesthetics of all social media platforms. Oh, I know I'm on Instagram. Sorry, Instagram. But it is kind of the fakest one of all of them. And so you can't kind of believe Instagram. Okay. And so stories is number 5. So do you have a good story? Put in the chat. If this is good for you and you have a good story that you want to share, put the number 5 in the chat. I just want to see, would you tell a juicy story that make people go like, oh, snap now. And everybody's sharing it, and everybody has a take on it, and everybody has an opinion on it. Okay, put 5 in the chat. Thank you so much, YouTubers, Instagram. Nope. Girl, do you know the story that I'm talking about? Please tell me you know the story that I'm talking about. Baby, I was just listening to the story. And I was just appalled. I was like, what is happening right now? I do not. Oh, you don't know the story. Now you got to look it up, okay? It's like, you can just look, girl who flew to Atlanta. She didn't get flown in because she paid for it. Okay, so Girl that flew to Atlanta and paid for her own ticket. Just put that in the search or put Boy Gotti. I think that is Boy Gotti 2 or something. Baby, it's like 5 million views. It's insane. Insane to the membrane. And so that is one way that you can go viral. Okay, I don't know if you choose that way, but you can. And see, what happens is, therefore, they have a natural tendency to relate to strong emotional content because it was in real time when it happened. And so it was Valentine weekend. And the girl ended up coming and he said, oh, I got to take care of my daughter. In reality, even though he told her, I got to take care of my daughter, he was actually with another girl because it was Valentine weekend. Then that girl got on and told her side of the story. So it's just a lot of going back and forth. And this happened within 3-4 days that this is happening. So if that's you and you're hungry for that type of attention, then you do it, okay? Real life stories about a struggle, real life stories, kindness, real life stories, determination. Try giving people a story about hope. You can tell good stories. It doesn't have to be so much drama to be a good story. So I told a story a few years back, and this story went viral in my reels. My son and I were shopping, and there was a family was outside the store, and they were asking for money. And so there was a young boy, there was a young boy, and the young boy was playing like the accordion. And it was loud. It was around the holidays a while back. It was around the holidays. And he had a jar you can put tips in because he was just playing the accordion. And it was so loud. And I didn't know my son was watching. I saw them and I was like, And so when we came out of the store, I didn't have cash. I'm not a cash person. So if you rob me, it's never going to have cash, right? So I am truly a card person. So I didn't have any cash. So when we came out, I didn't notice my son was really paying attention to that. And so when we got back to the car, my son said, Mom, wait 1 second. He said, I want to go over to this family. And I was thinking, for what? Because I know he doesn't have any money, right? So now I was thinking, I said, okay, so what do you want to do? Like, I didn't know he want to go over there and listen to the music. Like, what do you want to do? And so he goes over to the family, and my son asked, it was a father and his teenage son. And so my son got over there and he asked the father, is it okay if I pray for y'all? And when I saw him gather their hands and I saw my son bow his head, I said, he's praying. I didn't even go over there. I just, was in a distance where I could see him. And he touched their hands. The man said yes. And I saw my son bow his head. And then obviously, he's praying. So I was looking from the car. So of course, now I'm trying to video this moment happening or take a picture of this moment happening. And my son at the time was probably 12, 13, around that age. And it was such a mom moment, #mama boys, that he was saying, I didn't have any money to give you, but I can pray for you. That is what I can offer. And do you know God? Do you know Christ? And that's what he was doing. So when he came back to the car, he told me the story. I'm crying. You would think that somebody, girl, I was crying so much. I couldn't even put the post up. I couldn't put the picture up at the time. I had to gather my thoughts and I put it in the captions. I wrote the whole story out in the captions and I showed them the picture of my son with the two, the gentleman and his son, which was about 10. My son was about 13. And I took the picture and I posted it. That post went viral. And so my point is, you can give people hope in your post. It doesn't have to be drama. It doesn't have to be a nasty divorce. It doesn't have to be somebody was cheating. It doesn't have to be somebody, broke into someone's home. Like, it doesn't, not to go viral. And so that was a moment that, in my opinion, was a story of your children are watching. They don't always watch, the right things, but they are watching and they see what you do. And so I'm so happy that that's one of the things that he picked up. He didn't have any cash, but he was able to pray for them. And I know they was like, baby, I need some money. But you know what? The next time we went, we didn't see them. I don't know if they were able to get on their feet or anything. But the cool thing is also, I had another one. I I make my boys save their money. Well, we do this 10% thing or whatever. And every year they have to give. So part of our livelihood is you got to give somebody else. And so I have them put money in 5 different envelopes. And once they do that, and I've been doing this since they were 7, and then we will go to stores randomly around the holidays, and whomever is placed on your heart, you walk up to that person and you give them the envelope, and that's it. And say, today I just wanted to bless you. And you don't say what's in the envelope, how much is in the envelope. You just give it to them. You can give it to an adult. You can give it to a child. That is what we do. And so now my boys, obviously they're teenagers, they're big boys now. That's what they know to do is I got to give. My mom said I got to give somebody something. And so one year I posted it. I don't even post it anymore. One year I posted it. I don't know. And that post also went viral. Now you had people saying negative stuff. And so it's always interesting what people find to say about some of your posts. So be ready for that too. The enemy is coming, but it was okay. I know how to handle it. But yeah, I also did that. I posted it, and that post did very well. And it actually came back up a couple of years ago because somebody said something negative to it, which started more comments on it. And so it came back up. So you can do that. Think of something that has happened that's a pretty good story and tell that story. So yes, these are the 10 types of posts that can go viral. And so hopefully you're writing those down. So is that helpful? That was number 5, right? Is that helpful? Put 5 in the chat. Let me know if you're going to tell a story. Put 5 in the chat. It's like, that's the one, Jerusha. Because we know we can tell stories go viral. But when you are you, your people will find you. Your vibe attracts your tribe. And that just attracted people to me. Obviously, mama, boys, that attracted people to me because obviously, I'm doing my best because boys are different than girls. I'm so happy I got boys though. So if you want a shift in your life or in your business, I've learned that swift obedience equals swift shift. That's a tongue twister. Okay. Swift obedience equals swift shift. So try saying that 10 times. Swift obedience equals swift shift. So if something is inside of you telling you to do these things right now, do it. Like next week, you can start. Tomorrow, start. Your blessing is on the other side of your obedience. You got to start. Start. These are the types of posts that are going to help you. Just start. Don't worry about what he said, she said. Just start. When I started going live, I didn't care who liked it, who didn't. I just started. And that is what helped my reels to start growing. You following me? Yes or yes. Okay, that's number 5. Number 6, trending topics. Obviously, it's still kind of like stories, but trending topics could be politics. Trending topics could be, I don't get into politics, could be the Target situation, right? The DEI. Whatever is trending in the news, that's number 6. Trending topics. You can put that down. Those types of posts will help you go viral because whatever is happening, I could turn on the news right now. I worked in news. I worked for CNN News. My degrees are in communication and public relations. And so when I tell you, there's always breaking news, always. So if you get on it, now you cannot wait 2 weeks from now. It's not breaking news. So whatever you see on television now is breaking news. You go live and create content about it. That is going to help you go viral. Now, the difference between trending topics, you want to make sure like it's a worldwide trending topic, not just a local topic. That will work too. But if it's just your local area, everybody's not going to get it. So it has to be one of those things. Like I just said to you, it has to be, the price of eggs is $11. That's trending right now. Everybody's joking about the eggs is $11. There's a limit on how many eggs you can get. You can only get 2 cartons of eggs at the store. That's a trending topic. So I would go in the store. If you want to go viral, I would go in the store and price the eggs, have the camera on. Hey, I'm going to see if the prices go down. Okay, hold on. That's my sister. Hey, let's see if the price of eggs went down. And you're going in the store, creating content and about the eggs, trending with whatever news that is talking about the price of eggs. Thank you so much for that. So that's what you want to do. Write it down. Number 6, trending topic. So join the conversation while it's hot. I can't stress that enough. If it's not hot 2 days later, don't do that one. You got to do one that's hot on the press right now. And it's easy to find. Just turn the news on. As soon as it says breaking news, that's the one. Okay. Now, you also want to make sure if you do trending topics like that, that you do your research. You want to do a little bit of research before you put it out there. Very important. So number 7 of the top 10 types of ways to go viral is before and after photos. Okay. Show transformational and result-driven photos. So for instance, before and after is not just I was big 200 pounds, now I'm 150 or 130. That is a transformational post. That's not the only type of before and after that goes viral. A before and after post could also be your credit score was 540, now it's 780. That's a before and after. So I think people get confused when I say before and after. They only think weight, right? Because that's what you tend to see. But no, baby, a before and after could also be I used to wash my car, like go to the car wash and wash my car and vacuum my car. Now I just go to the dealer and I get it detailed. So it could be a before, me washing it myself, and after, because I have several successful businesses, I don't do it. I just take the car and get it detailed. That's a before and after. I used to clean my house. Same thing, right? I used to physically cleaning the ceiling fan and the boards around, you should clean. Now you just pay somebody every 2 weeks to come clean the house. That's a before and after. So it's not just weight loss. I'm big and I lost weight. That's cool too. That's a way. But before and after posts will grab people's attention and people will share it. If you show your credit score went from 520 to 790, people are like, how you did it? Girl, how you do that? And then you did it in like within a year. People like, what? Wait a minute. That's a shareable post. Same thing with your bank account. You used to make X amount, but you can't really put money on social media. It is a violation. So that's why I gave you ways that you can show. Obviously, I do make some kind of money. You can show people I used to drive this type of car when I worked in corporate America. Now I drive this type of car. It's a before and after. You following me? Yes or yes. I used to have to check my bank account before I purchased groceries. Now I just go purchase groceries. That's a before and after. I used to have a little bit of stuff in my buggy when I worked in corporate America. Then you show your buggy. You got 2 buggies because you can now afford it. That's a before and after. You see what I'm saying? Those types of posts will also catch people's attention, stop the scroll, and they're shareable. Yes. You like that one? Okay, good. I'm glad I can help you out with that one. Another good one is interactive polls and questions. Oh, thank you for joining the team. Okay. I appreciate you. Is it Jacinta? Thank you so much. Thank you for the gift. Woo, woo. I need 10 unique followers. So if you're not following, make sure you follow. And I need 10,000 hearts. We got to get to 10,000 hearts. Oh, I forgot to do this dolphin goal. I only have 10 dolphins right here. So if you're getting value, and only if you're getting value, if you're getting inspired, you're getting motivated, they don't have that on YouTube, or Instagram. So TikTok. Thank you so much. I got my dolphin. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Okay, got my dolphin. So we are going to, we're going to reach that goal. 10 dolphins, 10,000 hearts is going down. All right. So that was number 6, right? Okay, number 7, I said interactive polls and questions. Number 7, polls and questions. Get people commenting and engaging, okay? So a good question or poll is also piggyback on anything that's happening, okay? So you want to piggyback on anything that's kind of, whether it's celebrities, whether it's anything like that, you want to make sure that your poll and question make people want to answer, right? So one of the things, like I said, the little Boy Gotti thing that went viral, a lot of people saw it. It was at 5 something million when I saw it. And that means 5 million people saw it. So a good question would be, would you fly yourself out to see a dude? Like, would you pay for the flight and the hotel to spend the night with a dude? Yes or no? That would be a good question, right? Especially because people are now seeing that type of content, that story that's going viral, or whatever one you want to choose. If you choose one about Target, okay, like, do you think, I don't know. I don't know if I want to say that. Okay, so anything about Target, you can ask a question, because most people are fully aware that they rescinded and said, no, we believe in DEI. So you could ask a question and poll about that. So it still needs to be relevant, but it needs to be a poll or a question that makes people engage. It can't be something about you because they don't know you, right? It has to still be something that is kind of worldwide that people know about. And so if I know, and it starts a lot of controversy too. So keep that in mind, that if you choose something like what's good now in the news that'll make people comment like crazy, other than politics, I don't really want to do that one, right? So relationships tend to be a good one, stuff like that. That tends to be a good one. So if you want to stay on those lines, there you go. Posing questions will be number 7. Okay. Good evening to you too. How are you? I'm wonderful. I'm getting my step on. I do 7 to 10,000 steps. As long as I'm training and coaching, I answer business questions and I share what you need to do to build your accounts to get clients. So I'm not about getting just followers. I want you to have clients, customers, and connections. That's the goal. Okay. I need you to learn how to sell. And so that's what we're talking about. How can women get in front of more people to build their client base? And I'm sharing 10 types of posts that can go viral. And so that was number 7. And so number 8, let's get into it. Okay, yes. And I appreciate the dolphin. Number 8, let's get into it. YouTubers and Instagram. Write it down. Pretty person, put it in the chat for me. Number 8 is user-generated content. So what that means is, write that down. User-generated content is testimonials. It's basically like your audience content. So you want to go ahead and put that down. So it's really testimonials, which I do all the time in my stories. And so you want to have, like, obviously I'm a business coach in real life. And so I have business coaching program and courses. If you have not got into my course, it's called the 3-Day Ride. For 3 days, we work together. You have modules, you have trainings, you have show and tell, and you have me as well. And so my digital course is created from my 20 years of experience. So it's not a resale. So if you haven't taken the ride, put ride in the chat, RIDE. If you get the ride while I'm on the live, we'll talk tonight. And so that way I get to hear your business plan, your mission, what the goal is, and we create a system. How can you find your niche? Okay, hold on one second. First of all, when people say that, I don't want people to get, in my opinion, and this is my professional opinion of 20 years as a business coach off social media. Your niche should be something you're interested in. And you could be interested in more than one thing, right? So social media, TikTok in particular too, has made it where once you start talking about one thing, it kind of niches you in. And that becomes your niche. So for instance, if I started putting out, because I'm a business coach and a speaker, if I started putting out just motivational speeches, right, I have niched down. And so they're going to start putting me in the category of speaking, motivational speaker. And most people who want to hear something like that, I would possibly come up in their feed, right? But I also like dancing, right? So what if I wanted to do content about dancing or show myself dancing or whatever? I'm in a dancing group. So I think it's important, whatever you choose, it is something that you're truly interested in and you would do even if you didn't get paid. So for me as a business coach, I'm doing this for free right now, right? Because I'm working out and I'm training and I'm coaching, I'm walking and talking, walking and talking. And so it comes easier for me because I already like doing it and it doesn't feel like work, even though this is marketing. And so I would say to you, write down the things that you absolutely love and something you would do even if you didn't get paid. I would speak on stages. If people just flew me out, I would speak on stages and not get paid, although I do get paid. But it is something that I love so much that I could do it. And so think about it like that, because you don't want to get niched down and in a category that you really don't even love like that. So I think it's important when people talk about niche, I say just find something you're interested in and start creating content around that, because it becomes fun for you. Like, this is fun for me. Like, even though I'm making money from it, it's fun. And so you want to be in a place where you are creating income from something that's already your gift or your talent. It's something that you already have within you. So think of a niche like that. I think with social media, even if you have a niche, you need to be entertaining with that niche. And so the people that are super serious, right? They don't have any entertainment. They don't have as many followers, because people come to social media to be social. They come to social media to laugh, to engage. And so you do have to be entertaining. Even if you're a lawyer, you could be entertaining. Even if you are in finances, you could be entertaining. You still have to follow some of the trends and entertain us as you're educating us. So tell me what you love and what you would do even if you didn't get paid. That is probably going to be your thing. Now, if you don't know what that is, a lot of people, they're like, well, I don't even know what that is. I don't know what I would actually do. Well, I have this client. If you're in my course, I go through my clients and we have one-on-one conversations. And one of my clients, she's a mom. She's like, I didn't work in corporate America. I'm a mom. That's your niche. You do this every day without fail, and you don't get paid to be a mom. And you know how to do it well. And so that is what her page is about, is, being able to raise two twins. She has twins, two sets of twins, so 4 children. And so that's what her page is about, raising 2 sets of twins. And so her whole page, and she blew up after I said, that's your niche, because it's like easy content. Every day you have new content. Every day you have new experiences with the twins. They're different, right? You got a fraternal pair of twins, and then you have an identical pair of twins. That alone right there, you lost me. So you're going to get a lot of followers. So just find out. Thank you so much for the hearts. We're at 4.8 thousand hearts. We're coming in hot, okay? And then we're going to get these dolphins. We got 2 out of 10 of the dolphins. Woo, woo, I'm excited about it. Let's go, Jesus. Is that helpful? Was that helpful? Yes or yes? I think number 8 was posing questions. And so you want to also ask, that would be a good one, because most people are on social media as well. A lot of people are on social media. Like I said, 4.8. Okay, good. People are on social media. You could ask a question, does everyone have a niche? Or do you need to have a niche to be successful on social media? Yes or no? People are going to weigh in. That's a good question right there. Because everybody's like, should I do a niche? What's a niche or a niche? Do I have to have it? Is it important? That's a good question right there. So that is an example of something that could pick up and go viral, and it's shareable. But the main thing, you're going to get a lot of engagement, because people like to give their opinion, and you're going to have a lot of opinions on something like that. Now, obviously, your page got to be public. Obviously, you have to be engaging with other people. Obviously, you have to be using the app. I think people don't understand engagement. You have to be using the app, because you can have the best question in the world. Nobody's going to see it if you yourself is not engaging on the app. Like, it don't even make sense. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Oh, of course. Anytime, Mona, anytime, baby. So keep that in mind. This is so important for my viewers. Is I have a girl, like, you never engage. You never follow people. You're not doing it. It's not going to happen for you. You're going to have to do all the things too. Then you have your polls and your questions and all of the 8 things that I've already shared. Or was that number 8? I think that was number 8, right? Okay, number 8 was share testimonials. I do that a lot. I put it in my stories. So my course, the 3-day ride, if you take my course, you tell me, what you loved about it, your best takeaway, I post it in my stories. So my digital course covers how to attract unlimited leads. If you are struggling as a woman and you have a product and you don't know how to sell it, because you're talking to the wrong people. You are not marketing to the right people. I teach you how to attract your ideal prospects. I teach you how to start conversations with those prospects. I teach you how to close deals with those prospects. And so I teach you verbatim, like I give you scripts on what you need to say to close sales. The goal is to get you some money, right? The goal is to make money, right? Yes. And so the course also gives you overcoming objections, how to follow up, how to market yourself, how to brand yourself. So there are, oh my goodness, it's an overload of everything you need to know all in one in the 3-day ride business course. So if you haven't taken the ride, put RIDE, message me ride, or go to the profile, do the L thing, right? LINK, and you will see the 3-day ride. It is my signature course. It's not a resale. It's not somebody else's digital course. It's 20 years of experience of what I know for sure. And so, and you get me as your business coach. I know that's fun, right? And you get me because I get to hear what your business is about, what your product is about. And then I get to tell you where to find your ideal prospects, what hashtags you should be looking for, how to find great hashtags, how to have CTAs, a great call to action. So I have a workbook in the 3-day ride. So the workbook, you take it with you. So yes, I don't just get you in a course and figure it out by yourself. You have me and you get a workbook that you can take and use forever, right? And so that's the one thing that I love about my course. I'm hands-on. I'm a visual and auditory learner. So that's how I put the course, because people need to see it. Like, this is great that I'm talking to you. That's because I'm working out and talking. But in the course, you got modules, you have trainings. I actually show you where to go, how to do it, what to say. So I thought that was important, because I don't see a lot of business coaches doing that. Is where they're usually talking on a Zoom and you got to figure it out. But I'm not that type of person. I can't learn by you just talking. Girl, I'm going to need you to do it. Anybody like me? If you're like me and you're like, yes, Jerusha, okay, put number 1 in the chat. Like, yes, we're the one. We're the special ones. Put a 1 in the chat. If you special like me, girl, we're on a different scale. We got ADHD. We got it all, right? That's me. And so we can't really retain. Yeah, that's me. But if I see it, it's over. Put a 1 in the chat. If I see it and I understand, baby, it's over. 1, we're the one. That's right. Put 1 in the chat. I'm gonna need you to go step by step like I'm 2. Okay, start over. Okay. And it's funny because I was on the dean's list in school and everything, because I need the teacher to record that so I can listen. Oh, thank you so much for the roses. I'm coming in hot. Thank you so much for the roses. Woo woo. Go Jerusha. Go Jerusha. Thank you for the roses. Yes, you're the one like me. Yes, Instagram 1. YouTube 1. We're the one. Baby, we dyslexic. We got everything. Okay? But once we get it, we're experts. Isn't that crazy? Once you get it, baby, you're an expert. Nobody can tell you nothing. Nobody can do it like you. Nobody can do it like you. We're different. I'm different. We're the one. And then that was number 9, right? Yes. And number 10, write this down. Wasn't that number? Come on, keep me honest. That was number 8, right? Testimonials. Number 10. Thank you so much. I need 10 unique followers. Thank you so much for following. Is a job. Yes, thank you so much for following. I need 10 unique followers tonight. And the last one is bold statements. So number 10 will be bold statements. Gonna make some bold statements on social media. Spark discussions with thoughts, provoking messages. Yes, that's it's not a story time. It is definitely a statement. So if you get on here and make a statement, just know that people are going to engage with that. If you make a bold statement about, I don't know, not that one. That would be good, what I thought just now, but not that one. Okay, not that one. Whew. But that's number 10, a bold statement. There are many ways to get down the street as long as you get there. Yes, exactly. As long as you get there, we win it. Okay. It's many ways, many directions. Thank the Lord. And so you got to know how you learn, how you retain information, how you progress, right? And so I figured that out a long time about myself and how I'm able to actually excel and how I'm able to learn so quickly is I need to see it. That's it. So yes, bold statements. She said, I know what you was going to say. Yeah, any bold statement, that's number 10. I missed some of them. Oh no. Okay. Oh, thank you for the gift. Oh my goodness. If you've gotten value and you learned something, absolutely share the broadcast. Share the broadcast so I stay on the For You page. And they said that if you're on my team, you need to engage. So when you became a team member here, you got to engage. I missed 9. Oh, number 9, user generated. Did I say user generated content? That's sharing testimonies. Number 9, user generated content, like sharing testimonials. Like if you take my course, the 3-day ride, I share your testimony in my stories because that is credibility. That shows people actually became successful or they saw results after taking the 3-day ride business course. And so it's important if someone uses your product, okay, you want to make sure that there's a testimony. You told me your product was going to grow my hair. And I took a picture. My hair was here. I used your product for 3 months. Now my hair is here. That is a testimonial that the product does work. And that gets people talking and engaging with your post because now people are like, now, how did your hair grow? People are so curious. And so you want to make sure that you share credibility of your product. So any testimonials, anything, even if it's a bad one, that's also good to let people know that you're not biased, even though you think your stuff is good. Somebody's not going to like it, right? So you can say out of 100, for me, thank goodness, out of all the people that have taken my 3-day ride, I haven't had anybody, because it's 100% guaranteed, I haven't had anybody ask for their money back. I have had somebody say they want more time. They didn't realize it was 3 days and then they have time with me. But that was the only complaint. And I posted that she was like, oh, the information is spot on, but it's not enough time to actually do everything. Yes, it's not. But if you want more time, you have an option to do one-on-one coaching with me outside of the 3-day ride. So I do offer something outside of the 3-day ride because I know it's a lot of information. I jam-packed the course for a reason because I know you're going to need help and I want to be the one to help you because I gave it to you. So yes. Does that make sense? Yes or yes? That was number 9. User-generated content. And number 10, sorry. And number 10, I done turned the fan on. Okay. And number 10 was bold statements. Put that in the chat for me. Todd 1 in the building. Hey, Todd 1, how you doing? Okay, Sweet Tips in the building. Oh, you're back. Sweet Flip, sorry. In the building. Good to see you. Oh, you did you write number 9 and 10 for me? Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. I love a great note taker. Like the people who take good notes, you and I just like this. You're my bestie because I had to take notes in school. So I will be in the classroom taking notes. And then she allowed me to record the class so I could listen to it as well. And so I was retaining the information that way. So a lot of times the reason why we're not as successful because we haven't learned ourselves. What was that? We haven't learned ourselves. And so the moment you figure out, are you the type of person that's audible? Are you the type of person that needs to read it 50,000 times? You need to figure that out. So those are for sure right now, even if you Google it, the 10 top viral posts or types of posts you can make that for sure proven can go viral. And so if that's something you want to do, now you have the information for free. I've given it to you. Now you can decide, are you going to do 1 a week? Are you going to do 2 of those a week, 3 of those a week, and figure it out? Now it's not going to happen overnight. Okay. I'm one of those stories that I shot up in the beginning, right? Did very well. And then everything happens, right? Businesses ebbs and flows. So just know you have to have an abundant attitude. Just know going into this, you have to understand if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. And so you're unique. You're different. Thank you so much. Hi to you too. All right. So you got the 10 ways. Put in the chat. Let me know you have the 10 ways. On top of it. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, Patrice is in the building. Hey, Patrice, how you doing? Tandy in the building. Hey, Tandy, how you doing? These are my Instagrammers. So my Instagrammers are in the building. Okay, good. So those are the 10 types of posts that can go viral. Obviously, I have my favorite that I do that I think works best. I love the how-to videos. It's important that if you are not doing a how-to video and it's good, that is one that you should be doing if you're trying to go viral. Now, I'm going to say this again for the people in the back. You don't have to go viral to make money online. Okay. It is a way to make more money, but you don't have to go viral to make money online. And so I think it's important if you are struggling with finding leads, you are struggling with closing sales, you might want to look at the 3-day rides. Put ride in the chat, RIDE. If you have not taken the rides, and so that way you get to go on the ride with me. It's the ride of your life. It's like going to Six Flags. You get on the Batman, and your friends already was on the Batman, and now you're like, I'm scared to invest in myself, right? I want to feel that type of joy and excitement. And then you finally get on this Batman ride, and the Batman is woo, 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 and you're screaming and hollering, oh, no, get me off of this ride, get me off of this ride. And then you finally get to the end of the ride, and you're like, oh, and your knees are shaking, but you enjoyed it. You're laughing by the time you get off the ride. Now, you was terrified at first, but now you're laughing. It's a moment. It's a memory, right? And it's something that you were able to do. That's how the 3-day ride digital course is. You're going to start off, you're scared, you're nervous. You're like, I don't know, Jerusha. Yes, okay, put ride in the chat. All you got to do is message me ride, text me ride, put ride in the chat. You actually can't text me my cell number here on YouTube. I can't put it on TikTok. That's a violation. But if you text me on TikTok, on YouTube, text the word ride. Right, text this number. Oh, it didn't let me do the numbers. Hold on. Text this number. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. And it's going to automatically come to you. Okay, I got it now. And the business page is automatically going to come to you. On TikTok, I'm going to have to come to you individually, and I will send it to you. Or you can go to the L word. Everything is on the L word. My profile, go to the L thing, click it, and you'll see the 3-day ride business course. It is my signature course. I own it. It's my organization. 20 years of being in sales and being an entrepreneur. I know a thing or two. And my hope is to shorten your learning curve. I love sharing this. I love teaching and coaching and inspiring you to do it. Girl, you are so pretty. Oh, thank you so much. Nail Bell in the building. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That was nice. Make sure you follow. Yes, I need 10 unique followers, so make sure you follow. Woo, woo. Go Jesus. Yes, thank you so much for following. I share actionable business tips and tools and hacks and strategies. Oh, thank you so much. You're giving me some love. Oh, heart me. Do the daily heart me. I hear people saying that. Is that important? So yes, I want the daily heart me. That seems like it's something important I need to have. All right, so we're going to make sure I get the daily heart me. So whatever that is. Now, do me a favor. If you are not in the ride and you are struggling, there is a payment plan. I just want you to know it is a payment plan also available. You just don't want to wait. Now is the time. Oh, thank you for the roses. You're giving me all the love. I feel so important today. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate you. We're at 9.2 thousand hearts. We're almost at our 10,000. Go Jesus. Go Jesus. All right, we're almost there. And I need 10 unique followers while I'm live. Oh, and this is my dolphin goal. Here's my goal for my dolphins. They say the dolphins are kind of hard to get, but I saw this girl get like 50 dolphins. And I was like, wait a minute, I should be getting dolphins. I feel like, I can get some dolphins. I feel like I'm a part of that. Now, when you start doing this, do me a favor. When you start doing this, thank you so much. Don't listen to naysayers. Don't respond to naysayers, because if you do a poll or a question, most important to you and those as well. Thank you so much. When you start doing polls and questions that are very controversial, that are very current, people are going to have opinions, right? You can't throw bones at every dog that barks. You heard that before. You can't stop and throw bones at every dog that barks. You got to let that go. You can't take it personal. You put the question out there. You put the story out there. You can't, get upset. You can't stop the comments. Like, you want the comments to keep going, even if they're bad. You don't delete the comments. You don't delete anything. That's going to hurt you. So don't respond to the naysayers. You will never reach your destination if you stop and throw bones at every dog that barks. You won't reach it. There's a price to pay to prosper. You said you wanted to go viral, right? There's a price to go viral. You said you wanted to make money, right? There's a price when you get to the top. So just understand it's a part of it. It's a part of it. Keep that in mind. Yes, thank you so much. Your team has completed the first stage of the team get. Oh, it did? Team cheers has been unlocked. Okay, what does it mean? Okay, team cheers have been unlocked for your team members to send and celebrate. Okay, send that out. Happy Sunday, Nikki. Your team has completed the first stage of the team quest. Okay, great. Yay, team. Now what do we do? Yeah, that's great. Somebody tell me, oh, I have 5 of my 10 dolphins. Woo, woo. Come through, Jesus. TikTok live TV. Okay, Tuesday and Thursday at 4. Okay. Oh, happy Sunday. So what do I do? So it said, what do I do, Nikki? Team cheers have been unlocked. I really don't want them cheers like the fake clap. It seemed like a lot of noise in the way. Somebody tell me. I think that's what that means. Oh, just like that. Cheers. Oh, okay. It's just a little emoji thing. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, that's good. I thought it was the noise that's going on, that's interrupting the actual training. 80% of your live goal is completed. 80% of my live. Oh my goodness, somebody just gave me some more dolphins. Thank you, Jesus. Jesus. Thank you so much. You have control over time. Oh, I have control over the sound. Okay, so I got to make that noise. Oh, okay, got it. Do y'all even like that noise? All that cheering and stuff like that? Or do you want to get down to the lesson? What business question can I answer based on the training that I gave today? Oh, thank you so much. I felt so touched by you, so I donated. Thank you so much. Keep up, girl. Thank you so much. Yes, Nell Bell in the building. Look at God. Thank you so much. Energy is transferable. Energy is contagious, so I appreciate you. I thank you so much. And my note taker in the building, thank you so much for writing down the 10 top posts that can go viral. I love a great note taker. Thank you so much. And Jacinta, yes, thank you so much. So based on how I've told you, this is a for sure. If you Google this or ChatGPT, it's going to give you the 10 that I gave you, the 10 top posts that can help you go viral. Now in the chat, let me know which one you're going to do. Which one are you going to do tomorrow? So this is the thing. I give homework. Okay. Yeah, I'm a business coach. We give homework and you have to do it. And then you come back to the teacher and say, I've completed my homework. So which one of the 10 are you going to implement tomorrow? Not next week. No, baby. You have to go fast. Success loves speed. Write that down. Success loves speed. You got to go fast. You got to go start implementing. I missed them. Okay. Success go fast. So you got to just start. Wherever you are, just start. And I need you to do it while it's not perfect, while you're not ready. You don't have all the equipment. You have a smartphone. That smartphone is your money maker. That smartphone is your ATM. That smartphone is going to help you create the momentum that you need, but you got to start. It was character that got you out of bed, commitment that moved us into action, and discipline that enabled us to follow through. You got to have discipline. I follow through. If I say I'm going to go live, I'm going to go live. So yes, don't give me any excuses. Like my mom says, don't add your problems, but count your blessings. You're blessed to have a smartphone. You're blessed to have people that are following you. You're blessed to be able to listen to this training and you know now what to do to go viral. You're blessed. If you listen to the sound of my voice, you are blessed. Okay, check this right here. If you have a pulse, you have a purpose. Okay, he didn't take you out, right? Okay, you have a purpose. I'm editing now. I figured out how to do it on my laptop. Okay, thank you for your knowledge. I'm ready. Yes. Okay, so yes, you're editing now on your laptop. And tell me positive impact. Tell me, so do you post 3, 4, 5 times a day? And which one of the viral posts that I just shared with you, I shared 10. I don't know if you were here. Which ones are you going to do? Or which one are you going to do tomorrow is the question. Which one will you implement tomorrow? Okay, we get into action fast. Success loves speed, baby. Let's go. Storytelling. Okay, that's good. That's good. You got a good story. Oh my goodness. It's a juicy story. Okay, you got to make sure. Now, here's a little business tip for you. Now, I've heard a lot of stories on this thing. Okay. If you feel like you can't talk fast enough, if you feel like you are saying the whole time, if you feel nervous, right? And you're so nervous that you can't even tell the story good enough for us to get the story, here's what I'm going to suggest. I suggest, as a business coach, as a speaker, I do say is write it down first. Girl, do this. You know that smartphone that you have? Okay, you're going to take that smartphone. On every smartphone, there's a microphone. You're going to press that microphone and you're going to say it. And it's going to start typing the words that you are speaking. If you go to your notes, it'll start typing the words. Okay, you're going to tell the story to yourself. This is free game. Okay, you're going to go to your notes. Every phone has it. Press the microphone and tell the story. It's going to start typing. So it's going to type the story. You can also do it on your laptop. Okay, it'll type it out for you in a Word document. It'll type it out. Now read it. Amen. Thank you. You're welcome. Now read the story. Once you've said it vocally, right? Now read the story. Okay. You can make all the changes and then read it again. And then you can go live. And now you actually will not have so many mistakes. Thinking about it, you're able to smoothly tell the story. You could actually read the story. Now, I wouldn't sound like I'm reading because it's your story, so you should be able to tell it. But I'm the type of person, I'm typically always reading my notes of some sort, even if it's a bullet point. Not hearing you? What does that mean? You can't hear me? Oh, thank you for the rose, Todd. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the gift. Okay, thank you. Yes. So what do you mean you can't hear me? T lady in the building. I hear you. Okay, yeah. What does that mean you can't hear me? Thank you so much, Nikki. I appreciate that. So yes, you want to make sure that you are able to articulate the story in a way that's capturing our attention. Now, I don't know if you know the story, Risa Tisa, when she told the story, who did I marry? Who did the F did I marry? The way she told the story, it captivated a huge audience. It went viral. Now she has a movie coming out about the story. Now, so just make sure it didn't have to be as good as hers because she told that story pretty well. But if you want the story to go smoothly, I would suggest telling the story to yourself first. Okay, let it type out on your Word documents and then read the story, make corrections, read the story. Hi, gorgeous Angela in the building. Hey, Angela, how you doing? Woo, Angela, join the team. Angela, join the team. I didn't know you could do that. Yes, you can do that. So you can do it on your phone and you can do it on a Word document. Wherever that microphone is, okay? Wherever that microphone is, you can do it. And so I teach this all the time. If you are also afraid to go live, you don't know what you're going to talk about, then you should get a subject in mind, go to that smartphone, and then just go to your notes, hit the microphone, and just say what you think you want to talk about. Then you can make the corrections as well. And so I just think it's important that if you don't want to feel like it wasn't good, you know what I'm saying? It probably is a great story. I don't know what it's going to be about. But I think the story goes smoother when you're confident in the story. Don't you think so? Okay. So I want you to feel confident in telling your story. And just keep this in mind. Very important. When you start telling the story, make sure you're okay with the world knowing about it. I'm on a cruise in the middle of the ocean, but had to pop in. Yes! Look at God. Look at God. All right. Yes, this is Angela, my little travel friend. So she's on the cruise, baby. And look, wherever she is, she was able to see me. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you? You got the whole wide world in your hand. In your hand with the punch of a button. And you click the live. And then you, thank you for the cake. Thank you for the cake. You click the live. And then you end up in Africa. You end up, yes, in the Mediterraneans. You end up on cruises by pressing the button. You just don't know who's watching. There are people outside of the room that's just watching and learning, and they took all my notes and they're excited. They're just afraid to come in, right? And so that's why you give from your heart. And that's why when you show up, just understand you're doing it for other people. If you understand this, if you are selfless, it's going to happen for you. When you're selfish, you always are worried about what you're getting from it. You got to think about, what can I give? Just deposit, just deposit, just deposit. Make it about other people. Make other people feel important. Make other people seen. Make other people feel good. They come back to you. And so when you do have an offer, you know, like my 3-day ride business course or my coaching program, I'm able to get clients because I give so freely that they know the course is good. Like, the course is worth what it's worth. Because if the free information is this good, the baby, the course got to be like 3 times as good. So that's important for you to understand, that you want to be selfless on here. Yes, deposit into social media before you get a withdrawal. You can write that down. Just like you deposit into the ATM before you get a withdrawal. It's the same thing. You can't come on here selling your lotions, potions, pots, pans, lashes, nails, and you just selling. You can sell more if you give more. Easy squeezy, right? Yes, I love it that we got these smartphones and we build businesses and we make money from these smartphones. And so, yes, if you did not write those 10, whoever took notes, yes, I think they're gone. Whoever took notes, it's all in the it's all in the comments. I think I can remember all 10 off the top of my head. But they were, number 1 was like puzzles and riddles. Number 2 was motivation and inspiration. Okay, if you want to write these down, okay. These are the top 10 posts that can go viral. Number 2, they're in the comments if you want to scroll up. You can't scroll up, can you? I don't know. I think somebody did it on Instagram too. So number 2 was motivation and inspiration. Number 3, yes, you can. Okay. Number 3 was the type of list, a list of something I did. Okay, good. Thank you so much, Positive Impact. If you say 17 ways to change a tire, or 5 ways to cook a cake in 2 minutes, anything with the list with the number in front of it was number 3. And number 4, somebody help me out, smart people in here. Number 4 was like YouTube how-to stuff, how to, I don't know, braid your hair in an hour or whatever, any how-to videos. And number 5, I think, was storytelling. I think number 5 was storytelling because we got on the storytelling. Yes, number 5 was storytelling. I don't remember what number 6 was. What was number? I don't remember what 6 was. But you got the top 5. That's the only thing I can think of. Number 6, I don't know what number 6 was. But at any rate, if you decide to do any of these, message me so I can go to the page and I can love on the page. So as soon as you do it, message me. Trending topics. Okay, there you go. Boom. Trending topics was number 6. I'm going to post a video with the list. Oh, thank you so much. Look at God. Look at God. Okay, listen to what she said. I gave the 10 top posts that can go viral. She said, I'm going to post the video with the list so she can create the content. I just gave it to you. Anybody can do it. All of you can do it. Create content and say, these are the 10 ways to go viral, right? If you post this way. And then you just can point. Number 1, number 2, number 3, and have the words on the screen. Number 4, thank you for posting the list. Number 4, number 5, like you could do all that. Or if you want to, kind of milk this cow, because I gave 10, I would say do one day, do 5, the next day, do 5, or the same day, do 5. So, or say when I go live, I'll give the other 5. So it's a lot of ways to do it to keep getting people to interact with you and engage with you. So one thing that you can do is say, here are 5 ways or 5 posts that can help you go viral. And number 10, you start at the bottom. Like number 10, blah, blah, blah. Number 9, blah, blah, blah. Number 8, blah, blah, blah. Number 7, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's right. That's that. Number 7. Number 6, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to give the top 5 on my live. Now then you schedule the live as an event. And then when you go live, you give the top 5 and you start from number 5, number 4, number 3, number 2, number 1, because you want them to stay for the number 1, the number 1. That's how you do it. That's how I would do it if I was doing it. So yes. So anytime that you are learning on here from somebody, not just me, a financial advisor or legal person, an attorney, anything that you learn, you can repeat the information, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. And it's not so much as being a copycat. I would say if you like the person, credit the person, right? If you don't, that's cool too. It's public information. I'm learning. Okay, yes, Angela, I know you getting good content on this cruise. You better not be on this cruise, baby, and not getting content. You should be making 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of content every day on this cruise. Even if you're going live on the cruise, you can always get the content from the live. So, baby, Angela, I'm not even going to hold your hand with a napkin in between it. Baby, I'm about to, you better be making content like all day, every day, making content. Especially because you are on the cruise. And so make sure, like, you have a business like that, you just need to be recording. Even if you're not editing, you're recording. No one cares that it's in the moment, right? If you're live, obviously it's in the moment. But if you are recording, you can edit later. Don't spend your time editing. Get the content. Just record. Just record. I go to dinner, right? I went to dinner, and I go to dinner often, right? And I record the food. And sometimes I don't even post it until a week later, 2 weeks later, because I'm just getting a chance to edit it. It doesn't matter that it's not that day. So don't pressure yourself. I think people think because somebody puts up content every day, I put up content every day, that it happened that day. A lot of times it didn't. Does that make sense? I do that too. Okay, yes. You do what? You record, then post it later? Yeah. So just record it. Baby, I got so many drafts. So that's why if I am sick or I'm down or I don't have anything that I want to put out, I have drafts. I have things that I've recorded that I can always put out. That's going to help you save time. If you get in the ride, record, post later. Yes. If you get in my course, get in my digital course. If you're struggling with this, I help you with this. I help you maximize your time. I am a professional time thief. And so I teach a power hour in the 3-day ride. Put RIDE in the 3-day ride. I teach a power hour. I teach you how to create your content. I give you the structure of a daily, right, plan of action for your content. When I tell you, everything is a one-stop shop in the course. And so put RIDE, if you haven't even seen it, you need to look at it because it's probably exactly what you've been looking for. And so it is 100% guaranteed. And there's a payment option for those that are like, oh, I need to make a payment. It's cool. I understand. I've been there. So there's a course that I want to take. Let me tell you, the course is $100,000 for 6 months. I understand. I understand. And then this one doesn't have a payment plan. And so it's with it's a huge multi-millionaire. And I just want to see, I want to be in the room. I just need to know what we're doing. We're talking about trading, like what we doing. So yes, you got to pay to play. You do. So and then when I learn the information, guess what I do? I put it in my courses, in my coaching. And so I share what I know for sure. So do me a favor, put RIDE in the chat. Go look at my 3-day ride, read all the testimonials, ask questions. I'm happy to share with you how it goes, but it's 3 days, day 1, day 2, day 3, and then you get live coaching with me. Now, if you get the ride right now, listen, if you get the ride right now, then we can have a conversation tonight, okay, or first thing tomorrow, because I want to go ahead and talk to you and get our coaching in as fast as possible. And so normally I don't talk once they take the ride, then we have a conversation, because a lot of what you're going to ask me is in the course. Ruby in the building. Okay. Is there any questions about going viral, creating content? How often? All of this is important because most of you have a traditional 9-to-5. I've been there. I started my business with a traditional 9-to-5. So I do understand time, and I understand if you have children and a household and a husband and you take care of your parents, and I understand. Thank you so much. Tap the screen. Oh, I did 12.1 thousand hearts. I wasn't even paying attention. Look at God sneaking up on me. Look at God. Okay, so yes, I need to reach this goal. So if you are on the team, make sure you engage. Please comment. So important that you comment. If you have joined the team, please join the team. Give me my daily heart me. I see I'm in some type of challenge. So I know that I wanted to make sure that I reach those goals that they've set out for me. Join. Thank you for joining the team. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you for the comments. Yes, I appreciate all the gifts. So do me a favor. I need for you to share it with a friend. Tag a bestie, share the broadcast, copy the link, however you want to do it. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but it's so important when you find good educators on here. Not only do you follow them, but you should tell people. Like when I find really good people, like I love the human talk and all the teachers. I've learned so much, and I've shared it with other people that are not even on TikTok that made them get on TikTok. And so don't hoard information. We want everybody to be successful. Yes, we have the energy of giving. We have the energy of you could be successful too. It's enough for everybody. There's an unlimited amount of resources and there's an unlimited amount of money. And so you don't want to stifle yourself because you're hoarding information. And I need you to implement. Anytime I'm live, I give homework. Okay, you need to implement. Information without implementation is just great information. You're just walking around smart, but you haven't even started, which I don't understand. And I said this the other day on my live. Saturday, I took my son. Oh, I got to tell y'all a story. Oh, I was talking about story times. I'm only going to tell this story on the live. I wouldn't tell the story as a piece of content. What's our assignment? Oh, okay. Your assignment is to do one of the 10 top posts that would go viral. That's the assignment. So choose one of the 10 and you do it tomorrow. That's your homework. And so one girl says she's going to do story time. Another person is going to do a how-to video. Another person is going to got it. Okay. So you need to choose. And it's tomorrow. It's not next week. I'm going to get it together. Wait till I edit it. No, it's tomorrow. That's the homework. So you're going to get that done. I am going to push you forward to success. So all of my clients in the 3-day ride, not only are they like, oh man, this is overwhelming, but they like the support. And so you're going to have the support of me. We're going to be messaging. I'm be leaving you messages. Did you get it done? What we waiting on? Like what's that time frame? Okay, great. Did you download the app that also shows you how you spent your time for the day? I'm going to need you to download that app because I'm going to show you have time. There's no reason why you don't have an hour or two to build a business. You are not that busy. Okay. So all of that is important. So get in the ride, ask questions once you get in the ride. That's so important for you to do. Now, I am going to tell you a story. And so I'm going to get your opinion on this true story. And so I think I'm going to just act like, oh, I probably can't tell you the story right now. Okay. I'm going to tell you the story tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to tell you the story tomorrow. That's what I'm going to do. I can't tell you the story right now, but it is a true story. Okay. I'm going to tell you the story tomorrow to get your opinion on the story. But do me a favor, tag your business bestie and always share good content. Tell it. I can't tell it. I am going to tell it tomorrow. I'm going to tell it tomorrow. Yeah, I think I'm going to tell it tomorrow because I want to make sure that I'm able to tell it without calling names and stuff. So I want to tell the story. But yeah, it's not something, it's just an opinion that I definitely want to get other people, who are raising boys. Yeah. But yes, do me a favor, share the broadcast. Can I answer any other question? Any other questions about making content that can go viral? Now, I am one of the business coaches to tell you that you don't have to go viral to earn a 6-figure income. You do not have to go viral to earn a 6-figure income. That's a lie. You do not. You do have to start a lot of conversations and build community. Okay. You do have to start a lot of conversations and build your own network of people, and you sell to those people. If you're posting to everybody, you're getting nobody. So I like women in corporate America who have traditional jobs, who want to build a side hustle and build a business online. I like those people because it was me, right? I like the people that are like, how can I juggle both? You can't. And so I teach that strategy of what you can do to become a professional time thief and build a 6-figure business, and then decide, do you want to keep both? And I decided to lay that corporate job off. So it's possible. Any questions about your homework? Any questions about the videos that you need to do? I'll write this down right now. What's trending is 7-second videos, 15 seconds, and 30 seconds. That's what's trending. Obviously, lives trump everything. If you go live, you trumped all of it. But if you're going to create content like videos, 7 seconds, 15 seconds, 30 seconds. Very important. Now, if you do a minute, they're saying it's a little more than a minute. It's like a minute and 3 seconds, right? A minute and 1 second. But if you want people to stay and watch the whole video, short video is best. Short form video is best. That's my problem. I'm not sure who my people are. Angela, really? Okay. So who do you focus on? I'm so glad you said that. Who do you focus on? Because in your travel industry, I know you can say, well, everybody can travel, Okay, I have plenty clients. that I've gotten in my course in the 3-day ride, and they're in the travel industry. My girlfriend is in the travel industry. And so they like to say, everybody wants to travel. Okay, but who do you want to work with? See, I get to handpick who I want to work with, right? Because I can say everybody needs a business coach, right? Or everybody needs a speaker, but who am I talking to? And so, do you like to work with people in their 20s and 30s? Like, is that your group? You like to show them they could travel the world in their 20s, right? Or is your group a more mature group? They're probably married. You only focus on couples. Or is your group of people like elderly? Like, you know what? They got their retirement. They're ready to travel. They're finished. Like, so there is a group of people that you feel comfortable with. And so that will be your group and core. Tours, cruises, all exclusive. Right. But who are you talking to, though? You need to figure out, first of all, this is where people mess up too. I'm going to give you this because I worked in television. McDonald's is targeting younger generation. I don't care. McDonald's is not targeting people who are eating healthy or people who have money. They're not. Okay. People, and if you eat at McDonald's, I'm not saying don't eat there. I'm saying when I worked in television, McDonald's is placed in certain programming. Okay. Because they believe who eats McDonald's watch this type of programming. So McDonald's isn't saying everybody can eat a burger. McDonald's isn't advertising for everybody. Matter of fact, their target is probably less than 28 years old. Anybody between 0 and 28 is probably McDonald's, right? Once you make a certain amount of money and you reach a certain level in life, you're not like, you want to go to dinner? Let's go to McDonald's. Okay, when you are a child and you're in college and you don't have any money, you go to McDonald's. So that's their target. Can everybody eat McDonald's? Yes. So can everybody travel? Yes. But who are you looking for to travel with you? Who do you want to work with? Can you service everybody? Yes. That's not the question. McDonald's can service everybody. But who is McDonald's targeting? Children. They like that Ronald McDonald. They like the arch. They like the salty fries. They like that playground. They like the ice cream that never is working, the machine. It's children. I got your point. Okay. So you've never heard an adult go on a date for Valentine's and be like, I'm going to McDonald's. For my coloring book, 36 to 60, stay at home, mom, work from home, retire. Okay. Now there's a lot of people that you just put in categories. Okay. So you need to choose. You need to choose. Now you can certainly attract other people, but you need to choose who am I targeting? Other people will come, right? So I think when you are an entrepreneur and if you're new, you're worried about, well, I can touch everybody. You can. Okay, I gave you the example of McDonald's. McDonald's can touch everybody, right? It can. Everybody can eat it. Everybody like the salty fries. Everybody can, but that's not who they're targeting. So when I place commercials of McDonald's, it's in children programming, Cartoon Network. It's in lower end programming, like what's that thing? The dating thing. Those kids are young, or the teen moms. Okay, McDonald's commercials. Like, you see what I'm saying? Stay at home moms. Okay, so you need to know. If stay-at-home moms is your target for your coloring book, you need to be making content for stay-at-home moms. Other moms that are not stay-at-home will be attracted. People that are retired will still be attracted to your content. But when you're making content, you need to make sure you're focused on those stay-at-home moms. Where are those stay-at-home moms? Once you get in the ride, Nikki, I'm going to show you where the stay-at-home moms are so you can make sure you're targeting and attracting the stay-at-home moms. I'm going to tell you exactly where to go to find all of them. Real easy, baby. So that way you're not searching, posting, hoping the stay-at-home mom gets it. No, baby. You'll know exactly where she is. You'll know exactly where she shops, where she goes, and you could just target her. So that is where you want to keep the focus on your stay-at-home moms for your coloring books and making sure you get in front of them. With your travel business, you need to decide, am I talking to teenagers? Am I talking to women in corporate America? Am I talking to middle-aged women? Am I talking to people that are retired? Am I talking to couples? Like, who am I talking to? Now, I have a person that's in my that was in my ride. She target couples. She has a couples group. I think I shared this. She has a group on Facebook for couples. It's like a relationship marriage group or something, right? And it's thousands of people in the group. I'd say at least 30, 40,000 people in the group. And she has travel. She focuses on couples. And so, and in the group, they share, here's a couple's weekend getaway. And it's a travel thing, right? And they share where to go out to eat in the group. They share all this couple stuff, like a quick retreat, all this couple stuff in this group. So she only focuses on couples. So everything is a couple type travel experience. And so I just think that you need to figure out who you're talking to. A good one is also college, but you got to keep in mind, you know, they're in college, but they're more adventurous. So they don't mind spending the money. They have a different attitude about travel. They have their passports already, you know, even like my son. And so, yeah, so that's a whole nother group right there. And I think more than ever, the younger generation are traveling more than the generation before them. So that's an audience you can tackle as well. But your content has to be towards those people. Your hashtags, you know, like today, this piece of content, I said, it was in the creator search insight. It said how to make money online as a woman. I think that's what it was called. And I said, oh, okay, I'll just say in my thing, how to make money online as a woman. And I'm sharing the 10 viral hacks. That's what I said. So I used the same words that they use in the creator insight. And I put it in the caption. I did a video before I did the live. I put it in the caption. I put it in the hashtags. I put it on the screen. I said it 2 or 3 times in the video. And so I was targeting moms, right? Or women. It didn't say moms. Women who want to learn how to go viral on social media. That I was teaching the 10 top types of ways to go viral. So you see how that was a targeted group of people? Does that make sense? Since she's on the cruise, she might be gone, baby. She might be gone to the dinner. Oh no, Angela there. You know, on them cruises, baby, they be having them dinners all day. Baby, you got to get dressed up. Girl, I went on a 3-day, 5-day, 7-day what? I'm here. Oh, okay. And so my son, his group, he said it's nice friend, but it's some friends from school. They sent out, the mom sent out, hey, we want to take the kids on a cruise. And she got the dates, June 1st through something. And said, hey, here's the itinerary. We want to take all the kids. If you want to go, let me know. We're going on this cruise. And so she sent me the information. And then I asked my son, I said, hey, these are the kids that are going on the cruise. Do you want to go on this cruise? He was like, nah, I don't want to go. I'm like, well, you know, it's an experience for you. You've never gone on a cruise with them. I took the stairs, so I didn't. Oh, you did? Okay. Yes. So if you wanted to target schools, right? That's what I was going to say. So this mom, she contacted 15, 20 moms from the school and say, hey, we're all going to take the kids on the cruise. Do y'all want to go? Here's the itinerary. So that's an audience right there that people are probably not even thinking about, that they're going to be, if they're in, for me, he's in high school. And so this is the time, you know, be great for them to experience going on a cruise. And that's an audience right there. You could, because my son also, he's going to be going to the Dominican Republic, and that's through the school. So there's a travel agency that's doing it, that's sponsoring it to get them all to the DR. So I don't know if you've thought about, you know what, that's guaranteed money. It's every year they do it, and they travel to Africa. They travel to, oh, look at God. Look at God. You got to get in a 3-day ride, baby, so I can help you think. I'm trying to tell you, see, you need people who have done it or doing it. And because if you knew how to get there, you'd already be there. So I wanted to be in rooms where people are more knowledgeable about certain things that I hadn't even thought about, that it wasn't even on my, it's not in the top of the brain. And so they helped me see how big my business really is and how many things I could be doing on top of what I'm doing. So right there alone, The person that does it for my son's school, they travel all the time. And every year it's a different trip, and the kids go. And so it's not like the kids don't go. And they have a certain number, they always exceed the number. And yeah, even if it's a local thing, it's still through the travel agency people. So I don't know if you've ever done that through the schools, but get in the ride, RIDE. Okay, Angela, you need to take the ride. So we can definitely brainstorm about this, and then you can learn how to attract people to you, and you'll know who your ideal people are. Because I want you to explode in 2025. You're going to thrive in 2025. You're going to have an overflow of customers in 2025. You're going to have to give people. Yes, agree. You're going to have to give people customers. Like I have so many customers I'm able to give. I'm able to give my team member customers. I'm able to give my, sideline customers. Like I have so many customers that I can't even service them. My cup is overflowing and my saucer too. So I'm living in abundance. And so I just think that, yeah, a part of that is just making sure that you're investing in yourself. So yeah. So let me know. Yes, that's the goal. That's the goal, baby. So that's the goal. Let me know. I am so excited for you and everybody else who is building a business. And so if you have not looked at the ride, my suggestion would be go look at it. Go look at it so you can be like, oh, snap, Jerusha. Go look at the ride. Go to the profile. If you click my face, it'll take you to half a screen. This is on TikTok. YouTube, you can just go and text me right here. So text this number, RIDE, RIDE, YouTube. Just text this number. But on TikTok, if you tap my face, it'll take you to a half a screen. And then tap it again. It'll take you to my profile. Click it and you'll see what's in the 3-day ride. And then I have a bonus. I have 3 bonuses in the ride as well. It's all included, as well as all of my strategies, all of my hacks, all the things. And I get to talk to you like on the phone, like a real person. Thank you so much, Nikki. We reached 12.6 thousand hearts. Woo, woo. I was trying to see how long I was on here. Can somebody, somewhere it tells me this, right? Oh, okay. I reached my goal. Go, Jesus. All right. Yes, I reached the goal. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I will see your beautiful faces tomorrow, Monday. Oh, wait a minute. I got to travel tomorrow. Okay. So I will see you tomorrow. I just don't know what time. So I am traveling tomorrow. So I will see you. Just make sure you follow. So when I go live, you get the notification. Hit the bell. Because once you hit the bell, it gives you an option. When this person goes live, do you want to be notified? Say yes. So you can get notified, because I'd love to answer your questions. I'd love to work with you in the 3-day ride business course. So text me the word ride, message me ride, put it in the chat, ride, RIDE. Thank you for having us. Of course. I love having you. I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha, and I'll see you on the page. Have a good night. Good night. Baby, my YouTube is about to blow up. I just got a feeling in my bones that it's just going to be amazing, because I'm still blocked on Facebook. Your girl is over here like struggling. And I said, maybe God trying to tell me something. I'm trying to make everything positive. I'm like, but God trying to tell me something. God trying to say, baby, okay, I'm going to need you to focus on YouTube.